I've had this made for me, so it's a template, and it's like one big one, so I can make 4 coasters in one go. You see what I mean? It's wrapped very well, I must say. Lots of bubble wrap, which is good. And then the templates sandwiched in between 2 bits of cardboard, which is good to see. Woohoo, look at that. That bad boy. Can you see that? Like 4 dog prints. So the idea is, right, so the template will go on 4 coasters, or 4 blanks like this, and then with a guide bush, I've got 11mm guide bush in my router, and about a 4mm bit in the router, and then I can just go around, bring that down, I can just go around the inside of the cutouts, all 20 of them, and that will make me my dog paw print. Yeah, I quite like that, quite excited about that. Should be fun to use. It's well made, it's about 6mm thick, it's quite strong. When we was talking on WhatsApp trying to design this, I wasn't too sure if this would be strong enough in between there, but yeah, that's plenty strong enough, ain't going nowhere. I've got the template and the piece of wood clamped down to my workbench. I was going to do the 2 meter ones first. I've got dust mask on, safety glasses and ear defenders. That's one done. It's come out right. There's a bit of sand in when I take the plate off, and I need to go a bit deeper as well. But yeah, it's come out good. Quite pleased with that. I've got to do the other 3 now. I did it off camera, don't want to bore you too much. And I'll show you what it all looks like when it's finished. Right, I've routed them all out, gone down to about 10-12 mil maybe, I think. I'm going to take the template off and have a look, see what's happening. Go quickly with your sander. Yeah, they're looking alright. Just got to give a bit of sandpaper in there to get these little fuzzy bits off. Apart from that, they look quite good. Took me about 40 minutes to about 4 of them out. When I was doing it by hand, it would take me about 20 minutes maybe to do one, so that's half the time really. That's not too bad, it's quite good going. This piece of wood is about 25 mil thick. 25 mil, so it's too thick. I'm going to put it on my sledge, flatten the sledge, and make him flat, make him a bit thinner. He's got a bit of a bow in it as well, so I have to get rid of that as well. So yeah, that's the next step. Put him on my sledge and fatten him down a bit. Right, I filled the routers out with rice, and got to weigh that and times it by 4 because I've done 4 lots of coasters now. So yeah, that's the next step. Weigh the rice, see how much you got, and add about 15-20% onto the total weight. Right, I've got some new resin to try. Some Vista epoxy resin. It is Cascade, and it's heat resistant, so it should be perfect for the coasters. I wrote it down if I forget, 270 mil of this one, and then 135 of this one. So I'll weigh that out. 270. To mix the resin up, I use a wooden lollipop stick. You buy them in packs of 100. They both come rounded ends, and they don't really get into the corners of the mixing pot. So just cut it off, nice and square, then get into the corners then to mix it. I think the resin's ready. 96.45 Fahrenheit. So I'm just going to pour it into 4 little pots. That's already got the pigment powders in them, and then we can mix them up and start pouring, hopefully. 50mm in each. The resin's cured up now. Well, I say it's cured, it's workable, I can sand it. If your fingernail won't dig into it, it just slides off, it doesn't leave a mark, then it's ready for sanding. I've marked out these outer lines the same width, so that's 110mm, a bit bigger than what I normally make them. I'm normally making about 100mm. These are 110 because the paw print's a bit bigger than the other stencil. So I'm going to cut these out now, cut one of these out and cut the other three. Right, I've got the 4 of these cut. I'm going to sand them now on my lathe. I've got a big disc, 14-inch diameter disc with some sanding pads on there I've made up myself. Just easy to sand, and it's quite easy and it's quite quick. But with resin, yeah, wear a decent dust mask, and also got extraction on as well. You don't want to be breathing resin dust in. It's quite nasty stuff. So I'll make a start on that. just going to give the edges a chamfer. When you're doing a chamfer any wood, always start on the end grain. If you get a bit of tear out, you can do it on the long grain, get rid of it on the long grain. See that? A bit of tear on the end grain there, on the long grain rather. When I go along with chamfer the long grain, they'll get rid of that. That'll be gone in a minute. There we go, that's tied it all up now. That little bit of tear out's all gone. Got no chamfer all the way around. Alright, I've sanded up to 400 grit dry. Now I'm going to do some wet sanding up to from 600 up to 3000. So I'll show you a little bit of that. When you finish with the 600, before you go to the 800 grit, just wipe it all off, wipe it all down. Get rid of all that residue from the 600 sanding. And then you go on to the 800 grit then. I sanded these all up to 3000 grit. Now I've got to polish them up. So I use some T-cut, just a little bit of T-cut on a bit of tissue. Just don't need a lot. Circular motions. Just rub it right in. Keep rubbing it until it disappears. And then with a nice soft rag, just buff it up to a shine. There's one that I've obviously just done, and there's one I haven't done. I don't know if you can notice the difference on camera or not. But yeah, comes up a lot better when it's been polished. Couple of air bubbles there. Nothing to worry about. Only one air bubble that I can see now. A little bit was a bit of dust. Yeah, coming along nicely there, I know. I'll polish the rest of them up. I've polished them all up. Just going to apply some food safe all over the coaster now. This is everybody's favourite bit. Watching that colour come out of the wood. Do the back as well. Right, pretty much the last thing to do now is add some little felt pads to the bottom so they don't scratch up the tables. Just eyeball it and stick them back there. That's them all finished up. That's the blue and white one. There's a green and blue, and blue and purple. That is. I think that's my favourite one. That's really nice. That is. The colours in that are lovely. Plane going overhead now. Yeah, that's another green and blue one as well. I love the depth in the resin. Yeah, it's quite. Looks like it just goes on forever and ever, sort of thing. I put some pads on the bottom. The resin is heat resistant up to 90 Celsius, so it should be good for hot drinks. And then finish with food safe oil. This set I'm going to give away. I've decided the blue and white ones. So if you want to win yourself a set of coasters, all you got to do is subscribe to the channel and leave the word dog, D-O-G, dog, in the comments, and I'll put you in a draw to win these coasters. Nice set of coasters there. It's oak wood, heat resistant resin, and food safe oil, so they're good. Nice, good, decent set. So yeah, if you want a chance to win, subscribe to the channel, leave the word dog, and these could be yours. And thanks for watching.